Listen to me, greatness ain't some magic dust that just falls on certain people. It's not a gift, it's a grind. You don't wake up one morning and suddenly become great. You decide to get up every single day and go after it, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when nobody's clapping for you. Because greatness is earned through consistency, not convenience. It's not about what you do when it's easy. It's about what you do when everything inside you says, quit. Some of you think you're waiting on opportunity, but the truth is opportunity is waiting on you. You say, I'll start when I get the right job. I'll grind when I feel ready. But you don't get ready and then start. You start and then get ready. The ones who win in life aren't the ones who have it all figured out. They're the ones who show up anyway. They show up tired, they show up broke, they show up scared, but they show up every single day because greatness doesn't show up for people who sometimes care. It shows up for those who stay committed when everything else is falling apart. See, there's a difference between being interested and being committed. When you're interested, you'll do what's convenient. When you're committed, you'll do whatever it takes. When you're interested, you show up when it feels good. When you're committed, you show up no matter what. You can't claim you want greatness and keep giving average effort. You can't talk about success and still hit that snooze button 5 times every morning. You can't pray for elevation and keep playing small. If you want greatness, you've got to earn it in silence before the world ever celebrates you in public. Let me tell you something, every great person you admire paid a price you didn't see. You see the results, but not the repetitions. You see the glory, but not the grind. You see the success, but not the sacrifice. Greatness has a cost, and it demands everything. You've got to be willing to stay up late. Wake up early, study harder, train longer, and fight through the noise. You've got to be willing to go another round when your body says stop. You've got to be willing to do what others won't so you can live how others can't. That's what separates the average from the elite. And don't get it twisted. Greatness is not about perfection. It's not about having all the answers or never falling short. It's about getting back up when you fall. It's about owning your mistakes, learning from them, and coming back stronger. Every time you fail, you're collecting data on how to win. Every time you fall, you're discovering another way to rise. You can't grow if you're afraid to fail. Greatness is born in the moments where you decide, I'm not going to let this beat me. It's built in the dark when nobody's watching, when nobody's cheering, when it's just you and your dreams staring each other down. You've got to stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is seasonal. Some days you'll feel it, most days you won't. You've got to become disciplined. Discipline means doing what you said you were going to do long after the feeling is gone. Discipline means you keep running when your legs burn. Discipline means you keep pushing when your mind screams enough. Discipline means you don't negotiate with your goals. You don't argue with your vision. You don't take days off from your purpose. Because greatness doesn't respond to feelings. It responds to focus. I know some of you are tired. You've been giving everything and it feels like nothing's happening. You've been putting in the hours and the results are slow. But hear me, that's where greatness is formed, when it's not working, but you keep showing up, when it's painful, but you keep moving. When you can't see the reward yet, but you trust that it's coming, that's the test. That's where champions are made. Anybody can perform when it's easy, anybody can smile when it's winning season, but true greatness, it shows up when the storm is loud, when the world is silent, and when nobody believes in you but you. Every day you've got a choice, comfort or commitment. You can't have both. Comfort keeps you average. Commitment takes you higher. Comfort whispers, take it easy. Commitment screams, let's go again. Comfort says, you've done enough. Commitment says, you're just getting started. You want greatness, you've got to be willing to do the things that scare you, the things that stretch you, the things that make you uncomfortable. Because your next level won't come wrapped in comfort. It's hidden in your challenges. And let me be real, the grind is lonely. You're going to lose some people along the way. Not everyone's built to understand your hunger. Some will call you crazy, obsessed, even arrogant. But you've got to remember, they don't see what you see. They don't hear what you hear. They weren't given your vision. So stop expecting people who gave up on their own dreams to understand yours. Your journey ain't meant for everyone. It's meant for the ones who can handle the pressure that comes before the promise. The truth is, greatness isn't about talent. It's about effort. Talent might open the door, but effort keeps you inside the room. Effort is what turns potential into progress. Effort is what turns dreams into reality. Effort is what separates winners from watchers. You've got to want it so bad that you're willing to do whatever it takes. No shortcuts, no excuses, no limits. Because the world doesn't owe you greatness. It only gives it to those who earn it. So stop saying one day. Stop saying I'll try. Stop saying I'm waiting for the right time. The right time is now. Every moment you waste doubting yourself is a moment someone else is out there grinding for what you want. Don't let them outwork you. Don't let them out-hustle you. Don't let them outlast you. If you're serious about greatness, prove it. Not with your words, with your work. Every rep, every step, every sacrifice. Because at the end of the day, greatness doesn't come to those who wish for it. It comes to those who work for it. So if you want to be great, stop talking about it. Stop dreaming about it. Stop planning for it. Just do the work every single day, because greatness ain't given, it's earned. Listen to me when you wake up in the morning and that alarm clock goes off. What drives you? What gets you out of that bed? Because if you're only driven by money, by attention, by recognition, you're not going to last long. That stuff fades, it comes and goes. But when you're driven by purpose, when your heart is attached to something bigger than yourself, you don't need somebody to wake you up. You don't need a motivational video. You don't need somebody clapping for you. You move different. You grind different. You breathe different. Because purpose, real purpose, it pulls you when nothing else will. See, most people want success, but they don't know why. They say they want to win, but they can't even tell you what winning looks like to them. You can't live a powerful life without a powerful reason. That's the difference between being busy and being productive. Some of y'all out here working hard, but you're running in circles. You're moving, but you're not progressing. You're hustling, but you're not building, because there's no direction. When you're driven by purpose, every move you make is intentional. Every action, every sacrifice, every hour, it means something. You've got to find that thing inside you that burns so deep that quitting is not an option. You've got to have a why that scares you, one that makes you emotional when you talk about it. Because when life punches you in the mouth, and it will, the only thing that keeps you from folding is your why. Not your paycheck, not your followers, not your talent. Your why is the fuel. It's what turns pain into power. It's what turns obstacles into opportunities. When your purpose is strong enough, you can lose the motivation and still move forward, because your mission won't let you stop. There are going to be days when you don't feel it. When you're tired, frustrated, overwhelmed, you'll question yourself, you'll doubt the process, you'll wonder if it's even you. But when you're driven by purpose, those feelings can't stop you. They remind you. They remind you that what you're fighting is true. If you're stuck, know your why. Trust the hard days different. Pain becomes part of the process. The losses become lessons. The delays become development. Purpose doesn't remove it, it gives the pain a point. And hear me, your purpose isn't about you. It's not just about your success, your comfort, or your enjoyment. Your purpose will always be connected to your God. The greatest version of you will always show up. You've got gifts inside of you, I You stop comparing yourself to everybody else. You stop caring about who's ahead or behind. You stop chasing trends and start chasing impact. Purpose gives you tunnel vision. You move with clarity. You stop wasting energy on things that don't align with your mission. You stop seeking validation because you already know why you're here. You don't need approval when you're walking in assignment. But finding your purpose doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, sometimes messy, sometimes lonely, but always worth it. You've got to be willing to dig deep, to ask yourself the hard questions. Who am I really? What do I love? What breaks my heart? What am I willing to fight for even when it hurts? Because your purpose usually lies where your passion meets your pain. The thing that once broke you might be the very thing that builds your destiny. Don't run from your story, own it. Every scar, every setback, every struggle, it all shaped the mission that's inside you. And when you finally find that purpose, don't play small with it. Don't hide it because people won't understand it. Don't water it down to make others comfortable. Protect it, nurture it, build your life around it, because once you know your why, the how will always show up. When you're clear about what you're fighting for, doors start opening, opportunities start aligning, and the right people start appearing. That's not luck, that's purpose doing its job. You've got to live every day like your life means something. Stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect setup. There's no perfect, there's only purpose. You don't need everything to make sense to move forward. You just need to know why you're moving, and once you have that, nobody can stop you. Not the haters, not the fear, not the pain, not even failure. Purpose gives you a power that doesn't break under pressure. It keeps you steady when the world shakes. So when you wake up tomorrow, don't ask, what do I have to do? Ask, why do I get to do it? Don't focus on what's missing, focus on what's driving you. Because the moment you connect your grind to your purpose, the moment your hustle becomes about more than yourself, that's when you become unstoppable. Purpose is the engine, greatness is the destination. Stay driven. Listen to me, everybody wants to be great until it's time to face the pain that comes with it. You say you want success. You say you want greatness. You say you want to go to that next level, but you don't want to hurt for it. You don't want to sacrifice for it. You don't want to bleed for it, and that's why so many never reach the top. Because greatness demands pain. It's the toll you pay to cross into your destiny. There is no shortcut, no comfort zone, no easy route, just you, your struggle, and your choice to keep pushing when it hurts the most. Pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. It's not there to destroy you, it's there to develop you. Every challenge you face, every heartbreak, every setback, it's life molding you into the person you need to become to handle the greatness you've been asking for. You say you want to lead, but you don't want to be broken first. You say you want strength, but you don't want to be tested. Listen, you don't build muscle without resistance. You don't build endurance without exhaustion. You don't build greatness without grind. You think pain is a sign that you're losing, but pain is proof that you're in the game. Pain means you're still in the fight. It means you're still standing. Most people tap out at the first sign of discomfort. They feel pressure, they feel rejection, they feel failure, and they fold. But the ones who rise, the ones who separate themselves, they lean into the pain. They say, come on, let's go. This is what I trained for. Because pain sharpens you. It teaches you discipline, humility, and patience. It exposes what you really believe about yourself. It reveals your hunger, your resilience, your heart. The truth is, you can't pray for greatness and then run from the process that creates it. The process is painful on purpose. You can't climb without pressure. You can't grow without struggle. You can't evolve without breaking a few times. Sometimes life will strip everything away from you, your comfort, your security, your plan, not to punish you, but to prepare you, because comfort never made anyone legendary. It's the struggle that makes the story worth telling. I need you to stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this teaching me? Every season of pain has a purpose. That heartbreak taught you to value yourself. That failure taught you to be patient. That betrayal taught you to trust your instincts. That loss taught you to fight harder. Every wound you've ever carried has wisdom in it. Don't waste it. Don't numb it. Don't hide from it. Embrace it, use it, because that pain, that raw, unfiltered pain, is your fuel. It's the thing that will drive you past average, past fear, past doubt. You've got to learn to turn your pain into power. Don't let it stop you, let it shape you, let it ignite something inside you. Let it push you toward your destiny. Some of you are sitting on greatness, but you're too busy trying to avoid discomfort. You want growth, but you don't want growing pains. You want results, but you don't want resistance. You want transformation, but you don't want tension. It doesn't work that way. You can't have the reward without the risk. You can't have the crown without the cross. If you want the victory, you've got to be willing to fight the battle that comes before it. You see, pain is the universe's way of checking if you're serious. Anybody can say, I want it. Anybody can shout, I'm all in. But when the storm hits, when the losses pile up, when everything seems to fall apart, that's when your words get tested. That's when your commitment gets revealed. You don't find out who you are in the good times. You find out who you are when life hits you in the mouth. The question is, do you fight back or do you fold? When you understand that pain is part of the process, you stop running from it and start learning from it. You start to see it as progress in disguise. You stop seeing obstacles as stop signs and start seeing them as checkpoints. You realize every hardship you survive increases your strength. You start walking with confidence because you know you've already endured worse. You stop fearing failure because you've learned it's just feedback. And you stop doubting yourself because every time you thought you were done, you still got back up. The greatest athletes, the most powerful leaders, the most successful people in the world, they all have one thing in common. They've made peace with pain. They don't see it as punishment. They see it as proof they're getting closer. They train through it. They grow through it. They rise through it. Because pain is temporary, but greatness is forever. Your suffering will pass, but the strength it leaves behind, that lasts a lifetime. So stop running, stop complaining, stop saying it's too hard. If it's hard, good, that means it's working. If it hurts, good, that means you're growing. If it's uncomfortable, good, that means you're changing. Don't waste your pain wishing it away. Use it to build something inside you that can't be broken. Let it humble you. Let it sharpen you. Let it remind you that you're still alive, still fighting, still in the race. When you're in the middle of the storm and everything feels heavy, I need you to whisper to yourself, this is what greatness feels like. It's not glamorous. It's not easy. It's not pretty. It's sweat, tears, rejection, sacrifice, and sleepless nights. But if you can endure it, if you can stay focused and faithful in the fire, you'll come out forged, not fragile. You'll come out stronger, wiser, hungrier than ever before. So stop running from pain. Stop cursing it. Start respecting it, because pain is not stopping you, it's shaping you. It's preparing you for the stage you prayed for, the platform you dreamed about, the greatness you were built to live. Pain is the price, but the power it gives you is worth every drop. Listen to me. If you truly want to live a life of greatness, you've got to stop chasing the lifestyle and start building a legacy. Because the lifestyle is about what you get, but legacy is about what you give. The lifestyle fades when the money slows down, when the lights go off, when the crowd stops cheering. But legacy lives long after you're gone. Legacy is your impact. It's the fingerprints you leave on this world. It's the people whose lives are better because you existed. Some of you are so focused on looking successful that you're forgetting to be successful. You want the cars, the chains, the clothes, the applause, but those things don't define greatness. You can have the nicest house and still be empty inside. You can have all the followers in the world and still leave no mark when you're gone. Real greatness isn't about what's in your bank account. It's about what's in your character. It's about how you show up when nobody's watching. It's about how you treat people who can't do anything for you. It's about what kind of impact your name carries when you're no longer in the room. See, a lifestyle fades with trends, but a legacy stands the test of time. When you live for lifestyle, you chase pleasure. When you live for legacy, you chase purpose. Lifestyle is about consumption, what can I get? Legacy is about contribution, what can I give? And hear me, when you live for legacy, you're not motivated by competition. You're not trying to outshine anybody. You're trying to outserve them. You're trying to make the world a little better than you found it. You're trying to leave something that will continue long after your name stops trending. The question you've got to ask yourself every morning is this: when I'm gone, what will remain? Will people remember your possessions, or will they remember your principles? Will they remember your comfort or your contribution? Will your children, your team, your community, will they be better because of how you lived? Because greatness isn't about being remembered for what you had. It's about being remembered for what you built. Too many of us are wasting our energy chasing validation instead of value. You want to impress people who don't even care about your journey. You want to fit into a world you were meant to change, but when you're driven by greatness, you stop needing attention. You stop needing the applause. You stop needing to prove yourself. You realize that purpose doesn't need permission. You realize that your legacy doesn't need likes. It needs longevity. It needs consistency. It needs faithfulness. It needs you to show up day after day, doing the right thing even when nobody's watching, even when nobody's clapping. Listen, every decision you make today is writing your story. Every word, every act of kindness, every time you refuse to quit, it's all part of your legacy. You don't build legacy with one big moment. You build it with 1,000 small choices done with integrity. The legacy you leave is built in the shadows, in the discipline, in the faithfulness, in the moments where you could have cut corners but didn't. Legacy is built in your attitude, in your patience, in how you handle the people around you. Your legacy isn't something you talk about. It's something people feel when you walk into a room. And let me be real, living for legacy means thinking long term when the world only thinks about now. It means saying no to instant gratification. It means walking away from some things that look good but don't do good. It means building something that takes time, something that can outlast you. It's about creating systems, relationships, and values that carry forward when you're not here to control them. Legacy means planting trees whose shade you'll never sit under, but somebody else will. That's greatness. The truth is, legacy is responsibility. It means understanding that your life is not just about you. The choices you make affect the generation after you. The way you move, the way you love, the way you lead, it's all shaping someone else's standard. Somebody's watching you right now, learning how to fight, how to dream, how to persevere because of you. And one day, when you're not here, your example will still be speaking. The question is, what will it say? That's why you've got to stop living like you've got unlimited time. You don't. Every moment is an opportunity to build something eternal. You can't take the cars, the clothes, or the money with you, but you can leave your mindset, your faith, your courage, your story. You can leave a path that shows others what's possible. That's legacy, that's greatness, and that's why you can't waste your gift trying to look successful. You were born to be significant. So when you're tired, when you feel unseen, when you wonder if all the effort is worth it, remember this: your legacy is being written in real time. Every act of discipline, every choice to do right, every moment you push through, it's all becoming part of a story someone else will draw strength from. That's why you can't quit. You can't slow down. You can't settle. Because what you're building isn't just for you, it's for everybody who will come after you. Stop chasing lifestyle. Start chasing legacy. Stop asking, how can I look successful? And start asking, how can I leave something that lasts? The house will crumble, the fame will fade, but your impact will echo forever. Don't live to be remembered, live so that what you built can't be forgotten.